You know what? I might have been hallucinating when I said 45 was a reachable goal. What's up, guys? It's Shining EV123 back again with a possible finale, actually, because we're at the Elite Four. And like I said, I was thinking when I was in the last episode, I said I was going to train everyone to 45. I may have dreamed a little high there. I ended up training everyone to 41 just because it's one level before the strongest team member of the first Elite Four member. Now, I wanted to be at a level high enough where I was still able to have a chance of beating the Elite Four, and fortunately I've done that. But I still wanted to be at a level where I was still competent, and a level where not at a level where I was going to just sweep through the Elite Four. Now, 45 would have allowed me to do that, so I decided not to, and I haven't stocked up on items, which is what I'm going to do right now. But before I do that, I want to make sure I sell what I don't need. I don't need these 2 repels, that's for sure. What else do I need? This red candy I'm never going to use. So we get 24 this max revive is something that's never getting used. I think that's about it. So let's quickly use that HP up, and then I'll do a quick team preview. And yeah, so let's buy some items. Let's buy hyper potions. Let's get, I don't even know how many I've got in my bag. I'm just gonna over prepare. Full restores. I know I've only got one of them, so it's time to stock up. 24 of them. Revives are not going to be, wait. Revives are not going to be necessary here, guys, just because. Oh, I didn't have enough for 25, okay. Revives are not going to be necessary here, just because, well, if a Pokemon faints, we can't use it anymore. I'm just going to get a couple of full heals just in case. And now it's time for the team preview, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. This, and probably should heal up Miss Piggy as well while we're here. Just because she's not at full health, and I want to make sure I'm good before we head in. So, let's do this team quick. We have Zeus the Lantern. I did end up sticking with Zeus just because I was thinking that anything that Dratini would be good against, which would only really be Dragon. I've got other Pokemon that would stand just as much of a chance against it, or a better chance against it than a Dragonair would. So, and I didn't want not a Pokemon that wasn't fully evolved going into the Elite Four. So I just passed on Dratini altogether and went with a second water type on my team. Zeus is holding the King's Rock because I forgot to grab the magnet earlier on in the playthrough, so he's got the King's Rock with Surf Spark and the Parafusion combo, Confuse Ray and Thunder Wave. 2 Pokemon with Confuse Ray isn't too bad, I don't think. Martha the Poliwrath is our second water type Pokemon, with holding the Mystic Water with Surf, Submission, Dynamic Punch and Ice Punch. Now, this is probably the Pokemon that was definitely the easiest to train. I mean, Zeus I had to train from level 20, this was at level 40, so that's going to be fun. And there was no and I was trying to teach some TMs, and hardly any of my TMs any of my Pokemon could learn. I had to teach Surf to Zeus just to make grinding a bit easier, because Water Gun, was not cutting it. VS Shifter has the pink bow, with Horn Attack, Pursuit, Strength, and Attract. Yes, I didn't want free moves on Tauros going into the Elite Four, and it couldn't learn any of the TMs that I had, except Icy Wind, but I wanted to teach that to something else on my team, and so I just taught it Attract. I mean, because how can you not be attracted to that thing, right? Yeah, not kidding. Rogue, the Crobat, holding the sharp beak with Fly, Bite, Leech Life, and Confuse Ray. I have Leech Life, I've had that since it was a Zubat, and I have not found a time to get rid of it. And Crobat could not learn Sludge Bomb in this game, which I talked about earlier when I tried to teach it, but it was just horrible, because it's a poison type. How can it not learn Sludge Bomb? Anyway, Miss Piggy the Piloswine with the Never Melt, Ice, Powder Snow, Takedown, Icy Wind, and Earthquake. Yes, this is the completely revamped Pokemon. And then Sasha has the Charcoal, and the Flamethrower at level 41. And I didn't hesitate to teach that instead of Ember, because it's so much better. Dizzy Punch, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch. So that is our team. That's the team preview. I'm going to save right now, and excuse my playtime when you look at this, because I've had to spend so much time grinding up because of how many deaths we've had in the series, but we should inevitably be fine. So with that, we are 6 minutes in. I am going to head into the room, and this is going to be our first challenge of the Elite Four. I'm going to quickly cut away, and we'll be back in just a sec. Alright, let's get into this. And this battle, I've been scared actually of taking on the Elite Four, because it's meant to be the toughest battle in all the game. I mean, I know there's like 2 easy Elite Four members, and this being one of them, but don't take them for granted ever, because it's still a tough Elite Four, just because they have types you don't expect. But actually, Will here, in my opinion, is definitely the easiest to just, or actually no, he's the second easiest, excuse me, but while he does have a team filled with Psychic type Pokemon, everything on his team has a second type attached on it, he has no pure Psychic types on his team, is what I'm trying to say. So everything on his team is going to be weak to something else other than what Psychic is normally weak to, which in Xatu's case is Dark and Ghost. But it's also weak to Ice and Flying and Rock. So all this Pokemon have got a ton of weaknesses, which means you're going to have something on your team at least to cover it. Executor. Great. Let's go to... I don't want to use Rogue in this. I want to try and avoid using Rogue. So let's go with Sasha. What should we talk about? It's still snowing. Well, I can film this on the same day that you watched the last episode, so... But last night, from when I'm recording this, there was actually a snowstorm. I was running my big mouth and just saying that it wouldn't lay because it was raining the day before, that same day. So I was just thinking, oh no, the snow isn't gonna settle or anything. And then of course it does, like, that's just typical me though. Slowbro is level 41, isn't that great? I'm gonna T-Wave this thing. I really feel like T-Wave could come in handy. Amnesia. Holy crap. Confuse Ray. I want to avoid super speeding at all costs in the Elite Four, just because I don't want to lose anybody before we get to the champion battle, because I feel that as good as this team is, although this is one of the best teams I've probably had throughout the Johto region, I still feel like I'm gonna have to use all 6 of my Pokemon to take out all 6 of the champions Pokemon, and that's gonna be a very difficult challenge. Is to keep everyone alive. But I think I can persevere as long as Zeus stays alive through this psychic. Yes, okay. I'm not messing around. I can probably kill it, but I just want to use a max potion. Just because I've got them. I mean, I might as well since I do have them. Please hit yourself. No. Okay. But I know I can live 2 psychics. I know I can live 2 psychics, so I'm good. Didn't mean to go to my bag again. I was meant to hit spot. I outspeed it. You know what? I probably didn't have to worry, did I? No, I didn't. I was just over-exaggerating. I was over-worrying. And Jinx is coming out next. Jinx is definitely one of the easiest Pokemon to beat on his team. Without a shadow of a doubt. Especially when you have Stab, Flamethrower, and Fire Punch. And Flamethrower is going to incinerate this thing. Actually, Jinx is quite a cool Pokemon, if you ask me. But, you know, it's got to be said, Jinx is quite definitely an underrated Pokemon. And yes, the cool thing was an intentional pun. And here's his strongest Xatu. Thunder Punch, just because I want everyone to get a fair share in this fight, even though Rogue and Tauros have not seen spotlight in this battle. I can probably do 2 Elite Four members in this one battle, actually, come to think of it. Max Potion, oh, come on. Sasha, you can snap out of that? No, you can't. You can't. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? You know what? I'm actually secretly depressed because I was really hoping Will was going to get an Espeon, but he doesn't, and that's a shame because I know full well that it would be a bit more of a challenge if he did have an Espeon. And of course, Magmar has to have the lowest HP of anyone on my team. And here's the thing, like, who is your favorite team member on my current team? Because if I had to pick, I wouldn't be able to. The team's just too good. It is that good. Yes! Talk about oh, it doesn't get fully paralyzed. But we're faster than it anyway, and we can live 2 psychics. Close calls, people. Close calls. We've had a lot of close calls in this Nuzlocke, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, that Will fight was just an embarrassment for him. And I was worried over nothing. Oh wow. But there it is, the first member of the Elite Four is down. So we have got 3 more trainers to battle. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm just gonna use a berry, forget it. I want everyone to be fully healed though. I'm not leaving anyone not fully healed because I'm not risking it. I am not risking losing anybody. Crap. Let's just use a hyper potion, forget it. And with that is going to be it for Will. And I have to try and think what my opponent, the next Elite Four member starts with. I think I'm going to have to start with Crobat for this next fight. And I will once again save. I'll super speed for the saving, that's no problem. And then I'm going to cut away and I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, let's go into the room. And hopefully we can do this. I am Cobra of the Elite Four. This is by far, by the way, Koga is by far my favorite member of this Elite Four. And just because he's so cool. And he uses my favorite type of all time, which is Poison type. And while we're on the subject of Elite Four, there is something I want to address. Everyone says that the Elite Four is false advertising because there's 5 members. That is actually not true. There's 4 members of the Elite Four, and then there is a champion who is the champion of the whole region. Because if he was a member of the Elite Four, he'd be called Elite Four Champion. But no, instead he's just called Champion. And that means he's the champion of the whole region, not just of the Elite Four. So I just had to get that off my chest because it really annoys me when people say that the Elite Four is false advertising. And I cannot believe that we cannot hit a single damn fly on this area dose. Because it's just going to use double team over and over again. Finally, please kill the thing in one hit, Crobat. Thank you. Holy crap. That was... wow. Venomoth. I think Venomoth has Psychic, so I'm not even Crobat in. No way in hell is that ever happening. The only thing I'm worried about is one Pokemon in particular on his team, because I haven't got... I really haven't got a Psychic type on my team, and that's something I kind of wish I actually had. Just because a Psychic type would be so good throughout this entire game, especially with, you know, Team Rocket and Koga in particular. You're sending in a Fortress, and I've just revealed that I have Flamethrower. Well, I hope you like Barbecue Fortress, because this is going to be a burnout. And, so, yep, Fortress went down. And here comes the Pokemon I was worried about, Muck. And the only thing I have for this is right here. Miss Piggy. Muck is so cool. I think Muck is another one of these underrated Pokemon. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Alolan Muck, but I do like Alolan Muck's typing. I just don't like how it looks. Is Earthquake going to take it out in one hit? No, oh, not quite. Acid Armor, that's going to increase his defense. And my guess is he's going to heal, so I'm just going to use... oh, he didn't heal. Okay. You're cool, Koga. I mean, that makes this fight a whole lot easier. And Crobat is... yeah, let's stay in. Just because we're super effective against this level 44 Crobat. Double team! No, no, this is what he wanted. He is a double team noob, because 2 of his Pokemon so far that we've seen have double team, and he's got Toxic on Crobat. That's just great. That's just great. Alright, Powder Snow is unfortunately a free hit KO, but that's fine. Oh my god! Why is this so difficult? I know this is a Nuzlocke, but jeez! You can hit me with his wing attack. That's something I kind of regret about this, is not keeping wing attack on Crobat and replacing that with Leech Life, just because that would have been so much more beneficial than keeping Leech Life, but oh well. I'm just gonna full restore because he's not the only one who can do that. Because I need this thing alive. I need Miss Piggy alive. Oh, just like anything. And he's gonna poison me again. Is it too late to take back what I said about Koga being my favorite Elite Four member of this generation? Oh man. But we beat Koga, so I'm not complaining. 4,400 for winning. Wow. Oh. Well, that's 2 members down. And we still have 2 more to go. What? Really? Is Miss Piggy the only one who took damage in that fight? I'm proud of you, Miss Piggy. I really am. I'm going to use one of these full heals. And, yeah, so that's going to be wicked. And if... Oh, crap. I'll just leave you out front. And I'm not going to battle the third member yet. I'm going to save that for next time. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you know when I upload next. And Shining Eevee 123, over and out.